Hi, it's Mitch from PickDawgz.com here with your free pick in the Rays versus A's Major League Baseball matchup on Wednesday, April 28th, 2021. Here on YouTube, I do more free pick videos than anyone, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out all of our free pick videos. But let's get to this one between the Rays and the A's. Tyler Glasnow on the mound for the Rays in this one up against Cole Irvin for the A's. The A's come in, well, one of the hottest teams in all of baseball, while the Rays doing what they do, kind of chugging along, staying within reach of everybody, and then looking to strike in the second half of the season in what is the American League East, one of the toughest divisions in all of baseball. When we look at Glasnow, last time out was a horrific outing for him. He got hit extremely hard early, and when we look at the damage that was done, like I said, he ended up going 6 innings, but the damage that was done happened early. He allowed 5 hits and 5 runs. He did end up striking out 10 and allowing 2 home runs. But like I said, the damage was done early, and it was basically over before it started for him. They gave him a chance to kind of battle his way out for it and see if the Rays could put some runs on the board to support him. They never did. He ended up getting hung with the loss there to drop to 2-1 on the season. Overall, though, he's been pretty solid, a 2.05 ERA in that 2-1 record. How much that outing scars him? Well, we'll have to see, because the A's are a team that usually make it count. Cole Irvin gets the ball here for the A's, and this guy is really one of the better stories of the season so far. He comes into this one at 2-2 with a 3.86 ERA, but this is a guy who had a 17 ERA last season out of the pen in Philly, and the year before had a 5.83. Is he due for a big-time regression, or has he turned a corner in his career? Well, I think this story still remains to be written, and we will see exactly how it turns out for Cole Irvin. But so far, so good, and the A's have to figure, well, at this point, they've already gotten more than they could have possibly hoped from him. And, that is a pretty good thing. All they really hope to get from Irvin is to log some innings and get into that Rays bullpen, which is still super soft, 4.41 ERA, much better than to hit against than Glasnow. The A's hit lefties a little bit better than they hit righties, but they really don't hit anyone all that well. It's just the A's have always been a team that kind of timely hits. They bunch those hits together, and that's the way they make it work. The Rays hit righties and lefties pretty evenly, 221 against righties and 228 against lefties. And the A's bullpen, 4.09 as, the odd thing about the A's, here's really what it is. As good as the record has been, as strong as this team has been, they don't do anything in any offensive or defensive category particularly well. They're ranked at their best offensive category is home runs per game, 1.29. They're ranked 7th. Their best defensive category is runs against per game, and they're 17th in that, allowing 4.51 runs per game. And when you look to their second best offensive category, strikeouts per game, they strike out 12th least in the major. So already into the middle of the pack. Runs per game, 13th. Team batting average, 25th. So, it's just a matter of the timely hitting and making everything count and limiting the damage on the other side, and that's what the A's have done. I just think that this game, these two teams are very, very similar in the way that they do things. They've built basically inexpensively with guys who are role players, but who fill a role, so it doesn't matter who's up at the plate. The guy who's up at the plate is just as capable as the guy who was up before him and the guy who was up after him. There's no ducking a guy in the lineup. There's no superstars on these teams. I just think that what we have in this one is a lot of value on the A's here. I know Glasnow is a good pitcher, but if there's a team that can get to him, it's Oakland. And if they can just, extend some of these pitch counts, which is what they do to pitchers, is they just make these 10 pitch, at bats. They get Glasnow out of there in a hurry. They get into that soft bullpen. Man, this 145 is going to look like a gift. I got to take a shot here at the plus 145 with the A's, and that's going to be my free pick. If you're wondering who the top handicappers in the world believe are the best bets on the board today, head on over to pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks for documented premium picks.